Hello everyone, this is Will from Apple One-to-One. Thank you very much for joining me on this video. I wanted to make a quick video in reminders on something that a lot of people have to do every day, and that's take some medicine. So I thought, what a great way to do a reminders way of doing it, because right now I'm in the middle of taking some medicine, and I'm doing pretty bad at doing it at the certain times of the day I'm supposed to be doing it. So I thought, why not set up the reminders app to do this quickly? So what we're going to be doing is creating a list of medicines, and I'm going to do one medicine just to show you how it works, and then you can create your own as you go on the day. But we definitely have to take medicine every day, especially when you get older. You're taking all these different pills, vitamins, stuff like that. So I want to have a reminder pop up and tell me. So I already created a list right here before. Now, we have created a video about reminders on how to do these, so please go back and check that video out, as we've already covered the basics of reminders on a Mac. We're going to just now go over just specifically, if you were taking medicine every day, how would you set up a reminder to do that? So we're going to go and hit the plus sign, and then I'm going to say take Advil. So, of course, whatever medicine you're taking, you can add additional notes about that. Maybe you got to take with food, as an example, is a great way to just something to say. And we're going to start this tomorrow, because I'm going to do this tomorrow morning. So tomorrow we're going to do this at a time. And by default, it's already giving me a suggestion, which is going to make things a little easier. However, I'm going to choose morning, but I'm going to change it. I need to do it a little earlier, since I'm kind of here in the morning, and I'm up a lot earlier than that. So I'm going to go 6 a.m. And then I could add a location. So if you're specifically somewhere and you're not at your house and you wanted to only remind you at this location, you could do that. In this case, I don't need to do that. And that's pretty much it. But what if I took Advil every 6 hours or every certain amount of hours? Well, we have to do a little bit more than what we did here. So we're going to go to the I that's right here in the corner, and then it tells me some more information I could do with it. Now, there is tags there as well. So if you want to organize based on a vitamin, you would write that. That's a good tag to do, something like that. If it's a steroid, if it's an antibiotic, that's a good tag to do. That way you can organize and see all your medicines based on a tag. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to do a option called repeat. So I need to repeat this every couple of hours. So I'm going to go to hourly, and then it says and repeat never on this date. So let's say that the antibiotic ends on a certain date. That's when the reminder needs to stop. So I am going to do that, because right now I'm on an antibiotic. I'm using Advil as an example, but it's done by Sunday. So I'm going to click on Sunday. That's the last time I need to be reminded about this. But I don't need to but hourly, I'm not going to be reminded every hour to take this Advil. I got to take it once in the morning, once in the afternoon, and then once in the evening. So I'm going to go to custom, and now it tells me hourly how many hours. So if I'm going at 6 a.m., I need to be reminded, let's say I'm going to do 7 hours. So every 7 hours, I want to be reminded to take the pill. So I'm going to hit OK. And now, every 7 hours on the day of 3/21 at 6 a.m., it's going to remind me every 7 hours to take the pill. And that's how I'm going to customize it. You can also add images. So if you want to add the pill bottle that you're doing, you can add the pill bottle there. So that way, in case maybe you need to know exactly what bottle you have or where you put it. But that's pretty much it. So now, here it is, the final outcome. We have take Advil, take with food tomorrow at 6 a.m., and then every 7 hours repeat it over and over. So that is the reminder that I now have set up, so that way I can take the pill, and that way I'm reminded every morning. So this is just an example of what you could do. You can go, now you can add more to it. You could share this too. So if you want someone to remind you, if you want to do that, you absolutely can. But just keep adding to the list, and you have this on your own list. And of course, you could share this with other people. If there's someone in the house that wants to keep an eye on you, if I wanted to keep an eye on my mother and she was taking medicine, this is a great way to say, hey, did you take your medicine today? It's a great, reminders can be very powerful for you, especially if you start adding the images, if you start adding the tags. That way you're very, very well organized. So your phone and your Mac can be very organized. And of course, everything I'm doing here is on iCloud, which means that it syncs directly to my phone and it syncs directly to my iPad. So I hope this was helpful to give you a little bit of information of how to organize your medicines. And I did one as an example, add to this list, and I think it'll be very helpful. Thank you very much, and I love every single one of you.
I would like to take this opportunity to thank you for viewing our content. Don't forget to click the like button and subscribe so you can see all our training videos as well as links to download our podcast.